Are you pre-qualified? Are you pre-approved? Who cares? I'm going to cut through all that mortgage mumbo-jumbo and tell you in 3 minutes what you have to do to protect yourself in the mortgage buying process. Hey, it's your buddy, it's your mortgage guy, JB Millizer here. Thanks for checking in. You know why I wanted to do this video is a story that I came across last week. Last Sunday, I get a call from a realtor, 911, Millie, pick up the phone, Millie, pick up the phone, I've got an emergency. The emergency was his buyer had been pre-qualified back in January for a home purchase, was supposed to close last week, and up until I got that phone call, there was no mortgage paperwork done, and there was no appraisal ordered on the property. Why? Because the loan officer he originally went to in January just willy-nilly gave him a pre-qualification letter. The borrower's score never qualified for FHA financing, not in January, and unfortunately not today. The loan officer that issued the pre-approval letter did it gambling on the fact that he would hope the credit score would go up, and by the time the client found a house, the score would be there in order to do financing. So that brings me to my point. How do I protect you as a consumer? Do you have a pre-qualification letter? Do you have a pre-approval letter? The letter that you have with this loan officer's signature on it, is it bona fide? Is it real? Is it any good to help you buy a house? Or does it kind of look like this? So let's talk about it. Point number one. Don't get caught up in, am I pre-approved, am I pre-qualified? That's a bunch of mortgage Mickey Mouse. Doesn't matter. What we need to talk about are the three major caveats that have been mainstays in mortgage financing for the last 100 years. You need to go over this stuff with your mortgage lender, and you need to go over it sooner than later. Credit, income, down payment. That's it. You need to go over what your credit score is and what type of loan programs that qualifies you for. If you're under a 640 credit score and your loan officer is giving you a credit approval, find out how, find out why. And if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me right here. You need to sit down with your loan officer and show them your income docs. If you're W-2'd, not just your W-2s and recent pay stubs, but let's talk the last 2 years of tax returns too. And thirdly, where's the down payment coming from? Now, if you follow our video blog, you know there's a million ways to kill the cat in the alley in regard to down payment, little money down, or just 3.5% down. But still, let's talk about down payment and your asset situation. If you cover credit, income, and collateral with your loan officer, now you can feel that you're in a pretty good situation to go shopping with a letter that's actually going to get you into a mortgage loan. So that's the big one right there. But now you're asking me, hey Millie, how can I protect myself? How can I guard myself and make sure that I'm working with a good loan officer and that when I get something with this cat's signature on it, it's good enough to go shopping for a house? Let's talk about the 5 major things you need to do as a consumer to make sure you're dealing with a good loan officer. Number 1, pull their street cred. Check their website. Do they have recommendations? Do they have referrals? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on Facebook? Are they on Twitter? Do they have a blog? Do they strike you as an expert in their industry and in their community as a mortgage lender? And ask them for references. Hey, you're hiring this person to help you with the financing of one of the largest investments you're ever going to make. Don't cut corners and get bashful about who you're going to hire. You're the boss. Make sure you're working with somebody that knows what they're doing. Number 2, face-to-face preliminary consultation. Doesn't matter if you're not ready to shop for a home. If the loan officer or mortgage lender you're working with says they don't like to do face-to-face consultations, they don't have the time, or that's not commonly the part of the process that they like to do at this juncture, fire them. Get somebody else. If a loan officer doesn't want to discuss the largest investment you're about to make face-to-face from jump, there's a lot of us out there. Find another one. Number 3, find a loan officer based on a referral or some type of basis of trust. I mean, don't tell me that you're just going Google Places and picking the one that's closest to your apartment. You gotta find someone that one of your friends, family members, or coworkers can vouch for, and they have a proven track record of the type of work they do. Number 4, and this is what we were talking about before, discuss income, credit, assets, and loan programs in depth. Do your homework on Google, on the internet, wherever, forums. Find out as much as you can, and then bounce that information that you think pertains to you off of your loan officer, and once again, face-to-face. Eye contact, body language tell you a lot. Let you know if you're dealing with an expert. And number 5, familiarize yourself with the home buying process and the mortgage process. And any stone left unturned, that loan officer should be able to answer any of those questions for you. I know America's the land of opportunity, but when you're buying your house for yourself, it's not time to give that green loan officer a crack at your business. Make sure you're working with a pro. So as always, my team offers a free, no obligation mortgage application and credit consultation. We're always here to help you, and being under Fairway's flag, I know a lender in every state. So even if you're not in my direct market, I can refer you to someone that I know will take care of you every single time. This is Millie, your mortgage guy, saving you jack on your shack.